The premiere of Charity's Bachelorette season is very near, and there's a new preview to break down and start our sleuthing of what could unfold this summer. Hey guys, it's Kayla Thompson. Welcome back to Shared News. As the days go by, I just get more and more excited about this new season of The Bachelorette, and I'm super excited to dive into this new preview that they just released of the season. We're gonna go through it together frame by frame. If you've watched our channel before, you know me, Kayla Thompson. I'm gonna have my magnifying glass out, spotting out faces, outfits, date locations, and more. So strap in. Before we get into it, make sure you give this video a like, subscribe to our channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future content on The Bachelorette. All right, without further ado, let's get into this new preview for The Bachelorette.
The first limo's pulling up.
Okay.
Charity.
I love this little glimpse that we're getting of night one. Like I said, I definitely get more and more excited as the days go on, but I really love night one a lot because it's just a nice feeling to start a new season. It feels like a clean slate, a fresh start, and I love getting to meet the new cast of guys. So first we've got Charity and Jesse right before the limos pull up. She looks really excited. You can tell she's probably got some jitters going on. The next shot we see some of the guys chanting, or we hear rather, a lot of the guys chanting, Charity, Charity, Charity in the limo. Super cute. They're obviously really excited to meet her, and I love that. Charity looks absolutely gorgeous, by the way. Again, she's probably feeling just as much jitters as they are, which I think is always really nice, that the lead can understand being in the contestants' shoes and feeling a little nervous themselves. And she can clearly hear them chanting her name because she's giggling in response to it. In the next frame, we see some of the guys in the limo, obviously the same guys chanting Charity's name. I'm guessing this is the first limo of men. And then we see a shot of the first guy step out. We don't know who it is, but whoever it is, if they are the first one to step out of the limo, this is usually someone that the producers think the lead will really, really like. So can't wait to see who that guy will be, because he'll probably end up being a front runner or just at least someone to watch out for in this first episode. All right, let's keep watching and see what else happens.
This is what I've been waiting for my whole life. Do you not think that I deserve better? Get up and leave.
Okay, interesting. We've got a good mix of some drama and some romance in this clip. Some really great shots and moments to kind of break down. We're seeing Charity with a lot of the men. So let's definitely look at it frame by frame, because we're starting to see some of their faces and who she's on dates with. So I'm excited to see. Let's look at it together again. All right, so this first shot is of Charity with one of the guys, clearly a one-on-one date in my opinion. They're in a horse carriage. This is the same guy I think that was shown in the last release promo that we broke down together. Curly hair. I need to maybe see another shot, but I have a guess of who it could be. Let's look at the next frame and see. Okay. Not really seeing his face as well, but my guess is that this is actually Joey from looking at the cast list. I mean, obviously these two are clearly comfortable with each other. They're already kissing. This looks to be early on in their one-on-one date. So, you know, they obviously have already been vibing. And also, I think this is usually, I don't know, a horse-drawn carriage usually gives a European type of location. But also in the wide shot from earlier, it seemed like that's where they were. So they're clearly, you know, mid-season traveling already. And if they're already kissing at the start of the date, they look pretty comfortable with each other already. I don't know, this could be a front runner. Sometimes some of the front runners have this long awaited one-on-one date that they've been waiting for, that they get kind of mid-season. And Joey's giving that to me right now. So I don't know, we'll have to obviously wait and see, but that's my guess. So then we see a pretty wide shot of Charity with a guy kissing on a beach. Can't tell who it is because, again, it's a super wide shot, but whoever it is, I do think they go really far. Usually we don't start getting tropical type of locations until it gets closer to the end on Bachelorette seasons anyway. And maybe that's also why it's such a wide shot and they're kind of hiding the identity of this guy, like, because maybe he's someone that goes really, really far and they're trying to kind of, tuck him into this edit real quick. But really beautiful shot. The next frame we have is of Charity running with one of her guys on like a pretty romantic little trot. I don't know what to call it. From the cast list, again, this looks to be Warwick, who is absolutely adorable. I have to say, they look really cute together, actually. I think they seem really sweet together. They seem like they're having a really fun time. They're very dressed up. To me, this is clearly a one-on-one date, but maybe it's one of the, maybe a reverse of the classic kind of what we call pretty woman date that the Bachelors usually have, where they take the contestant out. They buy them all these clothes, they dress up, they do something like that together, shopping. It could be that, or maybe they go to like an event together or something, but I don't know. Either way, this is a really cute little shot. I kind of am already, I don't know, it's weird. I'm like kind of already liking some of these guys, but Charity just looks like she's having such a great time with him and they look really cute together. So someone to watch, I think, anyway. Okay, so the next frame is where we are getting some of the drama of this teaser. So we've got Charity saying, do you not think I deserve better? Charity is wearing the same burgundy blazer as the last promo that we watched, where she's very ardently moving to, I think potentially send someone home who's one of the not there for the right reasons guys. And then in the next frame, we do see a guy banging on a door. Could be Charity's door. I'm guessing it is Charity's door. This guy is actually Caleb, the long hair guy. Again, I spotted him out from the cast list. Caleb B, excuse me. And he does definitely give what I like to call in the Bachelorette seasons, I like to call these guys white knights, which is the guy that's kind of, the classic stand up for the Bachelorette lead. They don't usually have a lot of romantic storyline going on with the Bachelorette, but they will own this kind of protector role and feel like it's their responsibility to let Charity know what's going on if someone's not there for the right reasons and speak up. So I think that's probably that's the storyline I'm getting here of maybe what's the drama that's unfolding. And then we see Charity again, like I guessed before, we do see Charity sending someone home in a SUV car. She clearly isn't playing games. She's wearing that burgundy jacket like I mentioned before. And then the last little frame of this section of the promo is Charity embracing one of her men. Looks like a very emotional moment. They're placing it in an edit where it seems like it's dramatically sad, maybe a negative moment here. But I think it could be a red herring. It could be the opposite. This might be a very just tender, vulnerable moment that she's having with one of her guys, and it actually ends up bringing them closer. Or who knows, it could be a breakup of some sort, which always sucks, obviously. But all right, let's move on to the last section of the promo.
You don't even know what you want. Your roses on the chest, but who's to say I can't clip that off?
Oh, I love that. I love that for her. All right, so we definitely see Charity is not to be trifled with, and I love it, okay? She is very direct. She's very straightforward here. She's clearly able to process how she feels pretty quickly without having to step away and go through a plethora of emotions. At least that's what I'm seeing in parts of this clip here. And that was kind of my issue with Rachel last season. I felt like there was a lot of stuff canceled, a lot of time she had to take away because it's okay to get emotional. Obviously, that's normal and that's a good thing, right? But it would kind of take away from the season a little bit when we always had to pause and let her recalibrate so much so. So I like that Charity seems very wise and that she's able to kind of get to the bottom line of what she wants to do pretty quickly, if that makes sense. But let's break it down frame by frame and see what we can uncover here. So First, we have a shot of who I think is Sean going through it in the ITM. I don't know what this could be. This is probably, I'm guessing, pre-rose ceremony. He's maybe on the rocks. Maybe he doesn't know if he's gonna get a rose. Potentially didn't get time with Charity. That's a classic thing that happens all the time on Bachelor and Bachelorette seasons. And then we see a frame of, well, it's kind of in the beginning of this clip, we hear Charity saying to someone, "You don't even know what you want." Now, I think it's obvious that she's talking to one of the guys here, but what's interesting to me is that she's very, very upset. So my guess is this is someone that she feels pretty strongly about to be this upset about, and they're confused on kind of what they want. If they don't, maybe I'm guessing they don't know if they want to stay or continue dating her. Not really sure, but definitely something to pay attention to, because whoever it is, again, I think it's someone that she feels strongly for. And then the next frame, we have drama shots of this guy. Once again, we talked about him in our last preview breakdown. If you haven't seen it, you can go watch it on our channel. Of Brayden. I learned his name because, again, I looked at the cast list. And Brayden with the earring and the glasses, he's shoving past one of the other guys. I'm assuming this is after an altercation happened. I mean, we haven't even seen the first episode yet, but even in the last promo, again, I think what I'm getting here is that Brayden could be a villain. I know it's early to say it. Haven't even seen an episode. Shoot, haven't even seen a full minute and a half promo for the season, but that's the vibe I'm getting from this Brayden guy. I don't know. I'm gonna have my eye on him for sure, because we've seen a lot of footage of him in some sticky, kind of tense situations. All right, so this right here is interesting. This is something that we don't see happen often. There's clearly a guy that Charity gave a rose to, and something must have come out about him, and now she's threatening to take that rose back, which again is something that we don't see happen often. This rose that she's given out already is clearly this is pre-rose ceremony, so this is clearly either someone that she went on a one-on-one date with. I'm guessing though it's someone that she gave the group date rose to, and you know, I'm just going off of this promo. Maybe Caleb, who knocked on the door earlier, came and told her something, and now she's like, oh no, listen, just because I gave you the rose, shoot, that doesn't mean I can't clip that rose off your chest. Like, I sure can't take it back. And so the next frame we see her saying that, and I think that she's probably saying this to a producer after being informed of whatever, you know, information about this guy that she wants to, you know, take the rose back from. It seems like she's kind of venting to the producer. I don't think she's directly talking to this guy quite yet. But yeah, and then in the next frame, we see the guys reacting to this whole thing. And I don't know if, you know, this is kind of all happening at the same time. I think maybe Charity probably calls over whoever this guy is to have a conversation before she potentially takes this rose back. And, you know, they're all reacting to it. But this is clearly something, you know, something pretty substantial that happens, I'm guessing, early on in the season. They wouldn't give us a whole lot that happens towards the end. Obviously, there's a lot of guys left in this shot. So very interesting stuff. The last little frame is of Charity, you know, the final promotional shot of her with the rose, and the premiere date of Monday, June 26th. So yeah, that's about it for this teaser trailer. I have to say, I actually really enjoyed it. I think Charity's season seems to be giving us a lot. I mean, it's giving us romance, drama. She seems like she's definitely handling it like a boss. Like, Charity isn't just, you know, letting the season kind of wash over her, as, you know, she is very present in this promo. I'm getting a lot of Charity, a lot of her personality and how she's kind of handling herself as a bachelorette already. And yeah, I mean, I say it every time, but I am really getting excited about this season. I'm really hoping it's a good one. And I'm already kind of like attaching myself to some of the guys. I'm remembering their names already, like Joey at the carriage and Warwick on the, in the suit with the, date. I don't know. I'm already getting excited. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. And if you spotted anything that I didn't in this promo that I should be aware of, and how you're just feeling about this upcoming season, if you're excited to see Charity's journey begin. Don't forget also to go ahead and throw us a like and make sure you're subscribed to our channel and make sure the notifications are on so you don't miss any of our Bachelorette content this summer. We're going to be covering the whole entire season of The Bachelorette, especially that premiere on June 26th. So make sure you're here with us at Shared News to check it out. I'm Kayla Thompson. Thank you guys so much for watching. Come say what's up to me on Instagram or on TikTok. But that's about it, and I'll see you guys very soon.